皆様おはようございます。まもなく第11回世界学生サミット2日目を開始いたします。ご来場の皆様はご着席になってお待ちください。本日はセッション3、セッション4、セッション5を行います。ここで会場の皆様にお願いがございます。会場内でのご飲食、おタバコはご遠慮ください。また、進行の妨げとなりますので、携帯電話は電源を切るかマナーモードに設定をお願いします。このサミットは世田谷、厚木、オホーツクの3キャンパスに同時通訳をつけております。お手持ちのラジオを FM88.1MHz に合わせてご利用ください。ただいまの時間、学歌が聞こえましたらご使用になれます。続いて、世田谷キャンパスの会場の入退室についてご案内させていただきます。セッション中の入退室は、後ろ正面の2カ所となっております。また、セッション終了後は、舞台へ向かって左後方2カ所が出口となります。なお、非常の際は、すべての扉が出口となります。係の指示に従ってください。この世界学生サミットのプログラムは授業時間に合わせて予定を組んでおります。途中退出を避けていただきますようご協力をお願いします。また、プログラムを円滑に進めるため5分前にはご着席くださいますようご協力をお願いします。ラジオの操作など何かご不明な点がございましたらお近くのネームカードをつけたスタッフにお尋ねください。まもなくセッション3を開始いたします。ご来場の皆様はご着席になって今しばらくお待ちください。ただいまよりセッション3を開始いたします。座長を務めますのは、ホセ・アルトロ・アルバレス・ビスカルトさん、細越裕太さんです。それでは座長さん、よろしくお願いします。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, dear professors and students. Welcome to the session 3, Student Taking Action in the Field of Agriculture. My name is Yuta Hosogoe, third year of International Agriculture Development Department.
And my name is Arturo Alvarez, second year student of International Biobusiness Department from Tokyo University of Agriculture, and we are chairpersons for this session.
セッションを始める前に客席の方にお願いがあります。受付で貸し出しているラジオは数に限りがあります。お帰りの際に必ず受付にご返却ください。また、携帯電話の電源を切り、途中退席はご遠慮ください。ご協力お願いいたします。
In this session, we have 4 speakers from Brazil, Sao Paulo University, Ms. IANNA DANTAS and Mr. Carlos Durigan. Philippines, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, Ms. Julia Yumol.
And from Korea, Kyungpop National University, Mr. Yoon. And for the first time in history of International Student Summit, from Cambodia, Royal University of Agriculture, Mr. Tirapin. We will discuss about the topic regarding student taking action in the field of agriculture. In order to let the presenters know how many minutes have passed, I will ring the bell to announce. After 13 minutes have passed, I will ring the bell once. And after 15 minutes have passed, I will ring the bell twice. So, please finish your presentation on time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first 2 presenters, Ms. IANNA DANTAS and Mr. Carlos Durigan from Sao Paulo University. Let us call them on the stage now.
Good morning, my name is IANNA DANTAS.
Good morning, my name is Carlos Durigan.
We are from University of São Paulo, Brazil. First of all, I would like to say that it's a great pleasure and an honor being here in the 11th International Student Summit. And we would like to share with you, and the theme of our work, the work of the group we are representing here, the International Students Forum Brazil, is promoting agriculture by its reflection to the whole society. And we would like to share with you these main topics: diversity in Brazil's agriculture, students' actions, and network among students. Brazil has 192 million inhabitants living in 8,515 square kilometers. Therefore, we can highlight the presence of different climates and biomes that feature 5 different regions. In the north region of Brazil, for example, there is the Amazon biome that covers 9 states and is considered the biggest biodiversity source of the world. Carlos, please tell us a little bit of our other biomes.
Okay, in the northeast of Brazil, there is Caatinga biome. It's an arid region, dry and hot practically all year long, prevailing small vegetation. Atlantic forest is a coastal Brazilian biome which has suffered from anthropic action since Brazil's colonization. Pantanal is a biome which suffers influences of 3 other Brazilian biomes, which are Amazon, Cerrado, and Atlantic forest. Pantanal has also extensive wetland areas. The Cerrado is a central Brazilian biome. It has a very rich biodiversity in which can be exploited in the production of food, fodder, husbandry, among others. It also a very expressive and important region in the production of soybeans, corn, and cotton. In the southern of Brazil, there is Pampas biome, which is compared with grassland areas. Also, the eucalyptus production is very expressive in this Brazilian biome. And then, analyzing all this Brazilian diversity, we can easily recognize how this diversity and how agriculture interferes the culture of each Brazilian region.
But Carlos, without this heterogeneity, we observe significant problems present in Brazilian agrarian landscape. One of these problems is the target of ISF Brazil's work, which is the marginalization of agriculture. It means the low priority given to agriculture by Brazil's population. For a significant proportion of Brazil's population, the urban environment does not have any connection with the countryside, as if they did not have any communication. But actually, there's a great interdependence with one another. We can also notice that there is a gap between producers and consumers. All of these problems can be understood like a domino effect of that marginalization of agriculture. But Carlos, why do we do that? Because we are land science students?
Actually, IANNA, it is because even land science students do not know exactly how agriculture is important. And inside this landscape, the International Students Forum Brazil was born in one of the most important universities of Latin America, the University of São Paulo. But IANNA, why a forum?
Because, Carlos, forum is the opportunity of students sharing and adding ideas and reflections about the main events in the goal of creating actions that will contribute to solve these problems, resulting in a better interaction between students and different undergraduate courses, as well as helping to improve the personal and professional formation of the students. But Carlos, why students?
Because the students, we are the knowledge multipliers, and all the knowledge we know, we learn, we share, and we create during our academic moments, they will be applied in the society in a short time. And also, we students, we are the formers of a critical consciousness that one day later can help our society, our science, and our country. But IANNA, we here today, we would like to know, how can students promote a forum?
Weekly, ISF Brazil accomplishes free gathering in order to discuss about the most diversity subjects, instigating the critical thinking in every participant, being a member or not, and respecting the differences of each one. We also do picnics and cultural meetings in which the participants can sing, read books, show an interesting article, for example. It's on Friday meetings that ISF Brazil members welcome foreign students and participate of international events in the University of São Paulo. It's through all the knowledge resulting from a forum of students that our activities can be created. The challenge of 2011 was promote agriculture in a local way so that we could firstly get a national reach.
So, our first action was named as a crop chain dynamic, with the objective to show to elementary students from public schools that agriculture is deeply inserted in the society daily lives. Also, this activity was divided in 3 parts. And the first part, the students had to recognize by sensory means the crops that were in the activity. And in the second part, the students had to make a connection between the products that are in our routines and the crops that were in the first part in the activity. And at last, in the third part, the students were divided in smaller groups, in which these groups were supposed to create their own product and crop chain.
And the ISF Brazil second action, called Agriculture in a Urban Center, was a lecture promoted to students of an important university in São Paulo City not related to land science. The main goal was showing how agriculture is inserted in a big urban center and in their undergraduate courses, as well as helping to reduce that gap between producers and consumers. A questionnaire was applied before and after our lecture. And the first question was, what comes on your mind when you think agriculture? Before our explanation, we find answers as green, sustainability, corn scarecrow, and environment. And after our explanation, the answers were raw material, everyday, plurality, and technologies. A second question was, do you see agriculture in a urban center? Before our lecture, around 60% of the answers were no, against 40% to yes. And after our lecture, 100% of the answers were yes. All of this data verifies the importance of our work in promoting agriculture and showing how it is important. But how could ISF Brazil get a national reach in order to get a global one?
Thinking countrywide, it's very important to take also in consideration, IANNA, the other actions that have been taken in Brazil lately by other groups. Currently in Brazil, there is a very strong campaign in order to promote agriculture called Sou Agro, and in English it means I am Agri. Thanks to a partnership between our group, the International Students Forum Brazil, and Sou Agro campaign, our actions could reach a very strong and important national reach. But also, ISF Brazil actions do not stop here. We are in the process of creating 2 other activities. The first one will be named as Agriculture on the Street. And this event, we are going to invite many extension groups of our campus university, and which they are going to show to the population their respective areas of acting, such as topography, soils, genetics, among others. And also, we want to warn the population and to spread the importance of agriculture. And the second action that we have been planning is to promote lectures to small producers. We want they to take into consideration and to have in mind that their work is extremely important to any society development, such as providing raw materials to goods consumer productions.
The ISF Brazil is growing with the University of São Paulo. In fact, many things have changed after ISF Brazil was born. The students' actions began to be more present and noticeable, and the students' organization gives a strength to the activities to achieve the best result. And doing that, the student internationalization is an important tool to think plural, breaking ideological walls. Doing that, we can reach deep discussions and build important actions. But not build important actions only. It will also contribute to the personal and professional formation of the students in knowledge, in attitude, thinking in a not fragmented way.
In this way, the International Students Forum Japan inspired the other students and the other ISFs around the world in a very intelligent and commendable way. And this is the students' potential to solve global problems. Thinking about this, our forum, the International Students Forum Brazil, thinks that to solve global problems, or at least to ease them, first of all, the students must be organized in a forum. Then all of our actions will be grounded on knowledge and reflection.
But most important, all the ISFs must be organized with one another. It's very important the existence of a connection among the groups and continuous communication via video conferences, chat rooms, international visits, integrated blogs, but most importantly, participating in moments of reflections and discussions during the year, before and after this event, before and after the ISS. We believe this is the access that brings us here today. Join the students for the sake of our planet, analysis, plurality, and actions. With establishment with the connection about each student here today, among each country, among each ISFs, we believe that in continuous and the fragmented way, we can unite all the local approaches to solve global problems.
The International Students Forum Brazil greatly appreciates this opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Since you still have time, would you like to present something else?
We would like to share with you a promotional video of International Students Forum Brazil, please.
Okay, let's show the video.
Balança a pena, balança sem parar, arrasta a sandália, arrasta até gastar. sem parar. Arrasta a sandália, arrasta até gastar.
Minasan, hontou ni kokoro kara arigatou gozaimashita.
Thank you very much for your interesting presentation, Ms. Dantas and Mr. Durigan.